What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hugh here. Welcome to any of my new subscriber, and thank you for tuning in again to all of you who have been here with me many times before. I just wanted to come in and do a quick video. I'm recording on my phone right now. I didn't feel like doing the whole little setup and you dig and stuff because I don't really have much to say, except that I have noticed a lot of energies, obviously, that are coming in with the shifting of the planets and just the seasons changing and all that good stuff, right? But some of the energies that I have been noticing coming in is really being able to discern what is beneficial to you, what is harmful to you, and pretty much chewing up the meat and spitting out the fat type of deal. I wanted to say, if you have, I'm sorry, I'm being nosy, I'm looking out my window, I got my window open. If you have somebody that you go to, you might refer to, and they have a way of making you doubt the decisions that you're making or feel some type of way about the decisions that you're making, check that. Take a step back, and it might be somebody that you were relying on for a long period of time, and you always felt like they gave you solid, sound advice. But now, for some reason, when you go to this person and you seek advice from them, you find that it just rubs you the wrong way. Or this could be people that you following on YouTube. So, somebody you might have subscribed to, and at one point you found that they resonated with you. But now when you go to that channel, you just feel like it doesn't really resonate anymore. And it's probably more than likely because that is your higher self, your intuition and spirit, the universe, trying to tell you that you are no longer in that vibration. That person, place, or thing no longer fits your timeline or the time frame that you are in. So say you are used to going to a channel and you feel like this person gives you like solid advice, or you could always, let's just say like a card reader or something like that, and you feel like they would give you messages that resonated with what was going on with you. But now when you go to them, it seems like they are lecturing you, or they are making you feel bad about the choices that you're making, or let's just leave it at the choices that you're making, or how you're doing things. Anything that makes you feel bad is not meant for you. It's not really for your highest good. Now, this is not to say that you can't have constructive criticism and truth that is not beneficial to you, but you'll know the difference. You'll know the difference between what is constructive criticism and what's beneficial to you, as opposed to somebody making you feel bad for doing something that they don't do, but you choose to do it. Okay. For instance, eating meat. Everybody can't be vegan. It's not meant for everybody to be vegan. Because you are from different ancestral lines, different star systems, different, you just different. Everybody is different. Yes, we are all part of the whole, but we are individual parts that make the machine work. Okay. Everybody don't have the same function. You can't have the same function if the machine is going to work properly. Everybody moves different. Okay. So just because this person is vegan and that works for them, and spirit might have been telling them, hey, you need to stop eating meat, or you need to stop doing this, that does not necessarily mean that that is meant for you to do. Okay. So if you going to somebody and they telling you well, you don't need to be eating meat for this reason or that reason and blah, blah, blah. And you not doing it because you feel led to do it, but because you feel like you're being judged because you do it, that is not for your highest good. You will know intuitively, instinctively, when something is not meant for you. So, and your body will even go against you. I will say for me, it was a period of time where I went vegan. I couldn't eat meat. My body just started to reject it. Like, I really could not eat any meat, eggs. If it was an animal product, cheese, like if it was an animal product, I couldn't eat it. My body physically rejected it. Like, I would get sick, I would throw up, I'd be ill for days. And that was at a time where my body was transitioning. Now, a year or two before, I had started like the keto diet, and I lost like 55 pounds, and it worked out great, but I was still eating meat. But so I was healthy. It wasn't that I wasn't healthy, and that's what was causing me to be sick or whatnot, because everybody would tell me, you need to go to the doctor and blah, blah, blah. I instinctively knew that that was my body going through an upgrade, and it was shifting and changing, right? So I couldn't eat meat. It was something that my DNA had to go through to shift out of. So I couldn't eat meat for that time being. Now, fast forward to right now, and I am back to eating. Like, I started eating fish because my body went through another shift. I couldn't sustain as a vegan anymore. I actually started to look sick, and I was feeling tired and fatigued all the time. And it wasn't because I wasn't eating healthy or getting the proteins and nutrition and all of that stuff that I need, because I did a lot of research, okay, with the keto and even becoming a vegan. I did a lot of research, which is why I can right now help people with their diet and nutrition. And my license, no, not by any means, but I did a lot of research, and I can like really speak to it because I tried it on myself, and I've helped other people outside of myself with their diet and all of that stuff, and it's been healthy for them and helping them. So it just got to a point where I started getting sick, and so I tried some fish. I felt led to try eating some fish. I still can't eat all fish. Certain fish that I cannot eat makes me sick. So then I went from that to eating chicken. I was just like craving chicken, really, really craving it. So I ate some chicken, and I was fine. That was my body telling me there was something in that I needed. Now, people will tell you all day long, no, your body not going to tell you need no meat and blah, blah, blah. You can't listen to what everybody says to you. Listen to your body. Listen to your inner knowing. Listen to your higher self. Okay? What's meant for you is meant for you. What's not meant for you won't be. Okay? It'll find a way to remove itself from your reality, your realm, your sphere, your plane of existence. Okay? If it's not meant for you. So I got back to eating fish and chicken. Now, I tried beef. It's a no. Like, it is just a no. Beef still makes me sick. I cannot eat eggs still. Weird enough, eggs still make me sick. I used to like to eat caviar. If I eat caviar, it makes me sick. So like, I would eat a lot of sushi too. Sushi makes me sick. So there are just things that even still my body cannot accept. And there are days where if I try and eat some meat, don't matter if it's chicken, fish, my body will say to me on that day, sometimes even for a week, no, this is not the period of time where I want you eating meat. So it fluctuates. You will know it's not because I'm sick. I'm perfectly healthy. I stay at the doctor. I know I'm good. Okay. So it fluctuates. So it is a matter of you knowing and tapping into yourself. Tap into your inner knowing, your instincts, and following what is best for you. It don't mean that you can't get, you know, advice or assistance, but the main point that I'm trying to make is, if it makes you feel bad and feel guilty, and it's something simple, you know, it's really nothing wrong. It's just because this person don't do it, so they trying to make you feel bad for doing it, and you actually feel bad because you do it. That is not for your highest good, okay? Because if it's for your highest good, it'll inspire you. You'll be okay with taking those steps. You'll know if the message is actually meant for you. And if it's not, don't let nobody make you feel bad about the choices that you make. Don't let nobody try to make the choices for you. There are going to be people that you used to resonate with that you no longer resonate with, and you have to be okay with that. There's a YouTuber that I used to listen to faithfully, and I must have unsubscribed from this person at least 2 or 3 times, and I felt like I was missing. And it wasn't because I didn't like this person or anything. It was just the messages didn't resonate for me anymore. Their vibration didn't resonate for me anymore. So I tried to go back several times and see, like, because I will ask okay, maybe it's something in me. You know, why am I not resonating with this person? It's not necessarily that I didn't like what they were saying. It didn't resonate for me no more. The flat out, just plain and simple, it didn't resonate. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it another chance. I'm gonna go back and see, you know, what the deal is. So I went back, and it would be okay for a minute, and then they would say something that just didn't sit right in my spirit. And I knew it was because one of us, we just didn't align anymore. Okay, not one of us. I was going to say one of us had shifted to a different vibration. And it very well could be one of us shifted to a different vibration. It doesn't mean it was higher or lower. It's just we shifted vibrations. Our frequency didn't match anymore. Doesn't match anymore. So if I tune into a video, I'm probably there for about 3 minutes before I'm just like, no. And this person can just be starting out making the video like they haven't even really got fully into the video, and it's just something about that vibration that has me like, absolutely not. Tune out, turn it off, get away, because this is not for you. And you have to be able to tap into that. You have to know instinctively this is not for you, and really go with that. Don't, when you feel, it's that following your first mind, you know, and you'll never go wrong, that gut instinct. Don't sit and continue to listen. When you click on a video and it gives you a vibe that says, I should probably turn this off, and then you keep watching, and you get deeper into the video, and then it starts to make you feel away, and now you're sitting somewhere feeling like you done just screwed up your life majorly, or you making all the wrong choices and bad decisions. It's because you didn't listen to your higher self. You didn't listen to your inner knowing that was telling you there's something in this video or something that this person is about to say that is going to, I don't want to say trigger, because triggers can be a good thing. Triggers can help you heal something. It's like a reflection. It's going to reflect something to you that you need to probably work on. Okay, figure out why it's triggering you. So I don't want to say trigger. So this person is going to say something to you that is not meant for you. It's not meant for you, but it still has the capacity to make you feel a certain type of way, right? And then it sends you down a rabbit hole. You were progressing, doing good. You were moving past whatever these blocks or issues were, and then you sat and you continued to watch this video, and now you spiraling again, just because this person said something that really was not meant for you. It really wasn't. And now you spiraling into, you know, this space and place that you didn't have to be in had you listened to your higher self and just, you know, clicked off, right? So I'll share a story real quick. The Conjuring. When The Conjuring first came out, the very first one, I would see the previews to this movie, and I was going through some stuff, right? I was still, I wasn't going, I guess I kind of was going through my awakening, but I was still, you know, in Christianity, right? Feeling like, you know, everything was saying, but I'm a horror movie fanatic. Like, I love horror movies, but it was something about this movie that was telling me, don't go see this movie. Like, this movie ain't for you. You don't need to go see it. Steer clear of it. This movie is not for you. It's something in it that is going to make you feel away. Well, I went to see it anyway. Whole time I'm sitting in the theater with my sister and her girlfriend. Whole time I'm sitting in the theater, and my husband. Before the movie even came on, my spirit was telling me, get up and leave. This is not for you. Don't watch this movie. Like, get up and leave. I did not get up and leave. I sat there and I watched that movie, and it didn't scare me. Like, it takes a lot to scare me, not in your typical sense of something scaring you. It scared me because I was going through a transition, right? There were energies and things coming in that so being able to hear things, see things, tapping into certain energies, I was starting to shift into that, right? And because I was starting to shift into that, and I'm seeing and I'm hearing things, and I was actually experiencing some of the stuff that the wife in this movie was experiencing, it made me handle my situation in a way that was not beneficial for me. Okay, instead of really tapping in and being able to handle it on a spiritual level and on a what's the word I'm looking for? I just didn't handle it right. Okay, so it set me back where I was supposed to, what I was going through was supposed to transition me into something else, and to a higher state of being, and coming into an understanding and how to deal with those things, because other people are going through those things, and I was supposed to be able to help them maneuver through those types of situations. Instead, I watched a movie that made me fear. Let's just call it what it is. It made me fear what I was going through, right? And that's essentially what scary movies do to you. That's what society, certain entities and deities and people would have you believe that the darkness, like, is evil. It's all bad. Like, most of us grew up believing that tarot and astrology and all of that stuff was of the devil. It was just bad. It wasn't what you were supposed to do, because it was not of God. And the Bible said, don't do this. But if you actually go through the Bible and read it, you'll find that those things are indeed in the Bible. And, you know, God himself used a lot of tools to convey messages and get information across, right? But anyway, I digress. So it had me looking at things that were evil, and not everything that I was going through was evil. It was actually for my highest good, and to be able to help other people, right? And to be able to teach them to discern a certain type of energy, right? But I, didn't listen, watch this movie, and so now I'm just in fear of what I'm going through instead of looking. Sorry about that. My phone started ringing. I had to take a call. But anyway, it was running a little long anyway. I really just wanted to tell y'all, be mindful of what you entertain. Be mindful of what you are putting down in your spirit and the folks that you are tuning into. Because even if they were once for your highest good, they might not be anymore. Okay. The information that they are given might not be for your highest good anymore. Where it once was, it no longer is. And if it's making you feel bad about how you truly desire to live your life and what it is you want to do in your life, and it's, that what you want to do is you passionate about it and it'll make you feel good and you'll be happy doing it. But, as long as it's not hurting, harming nobody else. And then you got this person over here that's making you feel a way about what you passionate about. Block that. Cut that out. That's not for your highest good, because spirit is trying to get you to do what you're passionate about doing. Because your passions will ultimately enlighten somebody else and help them raise their vibration. Okay. So if it's putting you in a wrong frequency with what somebody's saying to you about what it is you're trying to do with your life, move around. Okay. Flat out move around. Don't tune into that no more, and just, find you'll align. Once you let go of that energy, spirit will align you with the energy that needs to be in your life and the people that need to be in your life. It'll put you in the vibration that you're supposed to be in, but you got to be willing to let go of that frequency first. Okay. And that was it. I just, it was a lot of things that I was hearing, a lot of stuff that I've been tapping into lately, and I haven't been on because I've been really trying to get things up and running. I started a Patreon page, and it's the same as the site, the Consciously Unconscious on Patreon. And I think I put 2 or 3 of my premium services on there at with a 50% off. It's either 50 or 60% off. I don't know. I just know it's on there. Okay. And it's for a limited time or for a limited amount of people. So, you want to go check that out. It's Consciously Unconscious on Patreon. Not Consciously Unconscious Me, because that's really not what it is. It's just Consciously Unconscious on Patreon. But when you look for my website, that is consciouslyunconscious.me. It's not .com, .org, .net. It's .me, .me, right? So that's why you see the Consciously Unconscious Me on YouTube. And then I think it was somebody else who is Consciously Unconscious or something. So I just put me on here. But you can find me on Facebook, Patreon, Instagram, Twitter. All of those are the Consciously Unconscious, right? And my website, again, it's a work in progress, because y'all heard me, sort of tell the story. I hired a web designer, and she turned out to be a pain in my ass, flat out, just a pain in my ass. If you know what you want, she is not the best person to work with. If you just starting and you have no idea what you want, you just trying to help somebody, or you just need somebody to help you build your brand, then she might work for you. But if you go into it already knowing what you want, she ain't for you. Okay. She don't work for you. So I ended up having to redo my whole site after working with her. And that's a whole process, right, of even what I'm about to have to go through with her. But the website is up. It's done for the most part. It's a few glitches that I'm still trying to work out. So, if you get on there, just bear with me. I'm working through it. But, if you want to support me on Patreon, again, that's Consciously Unconscious. I would greatly appreciate it. And you can get some of my premium services for a discounted rate. And if you just want to book or schedule an appointment with me for a personality assessment or a behavioral assessment, to do a reading, to learn about some of your nutritional habits and all of that, you can log on to consciouslyunconscious.me and book an appointment. So thank you all for watching. I will be, I think I want to upload a numerology video. I just feel led to do some numerology. Okay. So in a little while or sometime this week. And I will holler at y'all in the next one.